My name's Roz, also known as Passion Flower, and you'll find me here each week talking about my farming and creative life. On the farm this week, we finished the fencing that we started last week. We put up all of the mesh and we stapled the tops and the bottoms of the fences. And Nasi now has a huge yard. It's not quite ready for chickens yet. They could probably be there during the day while we were watching, but there is no extra skirting on the bottom of the fence to stop foxes or any other predators from digging under. So that will be another project later on. Then probably that won't happen until we get the new chicken shed built, which is in pieces and has been moved around, and we will get to it, but there's a spot for it inside the fence, but we just have to get to the building. The days have been quite beautiful the last week. We've had a lot of rain, which is good and very different. It's nice to wake up and hear the sound of the rain on the roof, and the dams are starting to fill up. It's amazing the difference that a week can make in terms of water, and standing water too. We're now getting puddles, which means that the rain is actually starting to soak into the ground, which is quite good. Since it's been so beautiful in the mornings, I've been going for walks quite regularly, and something that I've been doing has been checking the paddocks for mushrooms. Earlier in the week I found a few toadstools, and today when I was out on my walk this morning I actually found some mushrooms. They're still very tiny field mushrooms, so I have to remember where they were so that I can check on them in the next couple of days and hopefully find some more and go mushroom picking. Crafting this week. Sebastian, my nephew, has set me the challenge of fixing a pair of socks for him. In 2016 I knit him these socks in a hand-dyed experiment that I did. I was experimenting with both self-striping and with the colours. These ended up looking quite like Harry Potter colours, so he chose to have a pair of socks made. His feet have obviously grown significantly since then. That's 3 years ago. So what I had done at that point when I knitted them was actually make the heel out of the other end of the ball, thinking that I would probably have to rip it out at some point and put it in a different position for him. So I have started on the first one, and this is going to be a challenge because this yarn is a little bit old now, is I have ripped out the first heel and I've put it onto stitch holders. And what I'll need to do is Kitchener this gap together so that there's no longer a space there. Then measure where the new heel needs to go. Cut the yarn at the point where the new heel needs to go in, and then knit a new short row heel. I have weighed these two little spare skeins of the colourway that I had left over, and there's unfortunately not enough to knit another whole pair of socks. So the plan will have to be to repair these, and if that doesn't work I may have to rip out the entire sock and somehow blend the old yarn with the new yarn to create a new longer pair of socks for him. But I am going to try the repair method first and see if I can get it to work. If I can get it to work on this first one, perhaps I'll put together a tutorial on how I did it when I do the second sock. Finished knitting this week. I knit another one of my cow-necked ponchos. This one is in the honey colourway, and it is for my sister for her birthday. I cast it on and finished it this week, so it is a really quick project and it's nice to get a result or something off the needles really quickly. I've also wanted to give a really quick update on my Quiet Stars jacket by Joey Locatelli. I've been wanting to finish this for so long, and I thought that I might be able to a couple of weeks ago really, but it's one of those projects that I do a few rows on and it seems like it takes quite a long time. I'm enjoying it, but it's just taking a lot longer to get the length in the body than I thought it would. So far I have, there's the back, and here is where I was last time I showed you, and I've knit all of this since then. I'm very close to being at the point to do the very end of the body, and then I'll be starting on the sleeves. So if I get another little bit of progress done in the next few days, I will probably finish the body, but I think I'm still a little way off. I wish I wasn't, because I really do want to wear it, but I think I still have a little way to go. The other thing I have to show you is some spinning. Since I talked about learning to spin, I have been sitting down every day, as I said, and just spinning maybe a chunk about so big, just getting a feel for it, especially the joining and the going back to it after not sitting at the wheel for a little while. I think that I'm getting better. I hope that I am. It is quite thin and it looks reasonably consistent. There are a few little fuzzy bits, but overall it is certainly my best spin so far. So this is the first half of the merino, and I am going to start spinning the second half this afternoon, probably while this video is uploading. And then I should have new yarn to show you in a couple of weeks once I have been able to ply. Well, that's it for another week. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd love it if you could subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you next week on the farm. Bye.